Hello from Parliament Hill, or perhaps I should say, bonjour from the Bean venue, because it was here on July 7th, 1969, that the House of Commons passed Pierre Trudeau's Official Languages Act, and Canada became bilingual. That's why you can now buy a poulet chicken in a supermarket, why the bus helpfully tells you that Bank in Albert is in fact Bank A Albert, and also why, if you attend an event in Ottawa, chances are some hapless Anglo politician will welcome you with bonsoir, et bienvenue à notre événement, before lapsing back into English with such obvious relief that it only underlines how little government can do to change the way that we live. It seemed so cool at the time. We were young, Trudeau had a rose in his lapel, we were going to be a bilingual nation, and there was genuine excitement about it. And I remember traveling around the world as an idealistic, if unwashed youth, and boasting to people, Canada's a place where the packages are in English and French. We really are trying to achieve linguistic peace. But the fact of the matter is, it didn't happen. In some ways, the Official Languages Act is proof of how government can make anything poisonous. Between Quebec's restrictive language laws and resentment at official bilingualism, particularly out west, it seems that language now divides us more than it unites us. But fundamentally, what the Official Languages Act proves is that government just doesn't have much effect in these matters. If you look at a map of Canada, you don't see a bilingual nation. You see two unilingual nations, one Anglophone, one Francophone, and then you see a part of the country that is mostly bilingual, from eastern Ontario through southern Quebec into New Brunswick. Worse, if you look at charts of language over time in this country, what you see is the proportion of Canadians who are unilingual Anglophone basically hasn't changed over decades. The proportion that are unilingual Francophone has gone down, the proportion that are bilingual has risen. Those two lines have crossed because Francophones are learning English. And if you think about the original purpose of the Official Languages Act, the feeling that the French felt squeezed out in North America and they needed space to live in their language, this shows that it didn't work at all. The Anglos go on babbling in English, and the Francophones learn English because English is the lingua franca of the world. It's what ambitious, educated people learn everywhere, including in Canada. The long and the short of it is, yeah, the packages are bilingual. Yeah, there's been a certain amount of political resentment, but basically the trends have continued just as though government had not acted. That's just the way it is. So, bon journey from the Bean venue, folks.